Good morning all dear students. In this session we are going to study a new programming language that is nothing but the Python, and it is for the TY, BTech CSE as well as the BE CSE. Right? So Python is a programming language. So basically what is meant by language? Language is a nothing but the way of communication or the media that is used for the communication, that is called as the language. So next, what is a programming language? Programming language is nothing but the way of a communication or the media of the communication with the computer, that is called as the programming language. The program is nothing but what? Set of instruction. So instruction is nothing but a particular format, a particular way by which we can communicate with the computer, and we communicate with the computer to solve our problem, to solve our queries, and that is given by, or that is done by giving the instructions to the computer, and that is nothing but what? Programming language. So with all types of the programming language, or with all the programming language, the one more language is nothing but what? Python. Right? So there are two types of the languages, the procedure oriented language and the object oriented language. So the procedure oriented language is nothing but what? The language that focused on the procedure. And in the object oriented language, the language that more concentrated on the object rather than the procedure. So here Python is a object oriented language. The Python is invented in the era 1985 to 1990, right? So why Python is more popular than Java? Nowadays we hear everywhere the programming is done with the Python, the software is done with the Python. So why Python is more popular than Java or the other languages? So here are some features. Due to this, the Python is more popular than the other languages, specifically Java. So the Python is invented in the eras of 85 to 90. Why nowadays Python is more popular, or why it is not used more in that era, that is in the 19 era, 95, 96, or in the 2000 era, that is 2001, 5, 7, in this? Why it is more popular from the last 4-5 years? So nowadays the market get what we say, the area of the market, range, scale of the market get increased. Market developed the more softwares that based on the real life of the human. So whenever the market based on the real life of the softwares, it is easy to develop that types of the software using Python rather than the Java. For example, machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, so share marketing, trade marketing. So in these areas the cloud get increased, the database get increased, or in such areas there is a need to read the human mentalities. So develop the such types of the softwares based on the human life, human mentality. It is easy to develop that types of the softwares using the Python rather than the Java, right? So these are the properties of the Python. So first, it is a interpreted language. The Python is a interpreted language. So there are two types of the languages, compiled language and the interpreted language. So what is the difference between this? In the compiled language, we have to compile, we have to test the program before running, and in interpreted language directly we can run the program without testing, right? So due to this, the time of execution get reduced and complexity get increased. So it is a interpreted language. So for example, suppose the exact difference between the compiled language or why the time get reduced in the interpreted language. So for example, suppose there is one recipe, right, that is in the German language or any Greek language, and you are a Indian, right, you better know the English or the Marathi, suppose. So if you want to cook that item that is defined in the Greek language or the German language, so we read or you read the conversion of that recipe into English or either Marathi. And there is one possibility that if there is your friend and that well known that language, that is Greek or the German, so that friend directly define you the recipe without conversion, and in the first case you read the conversion of that recipe in your language and then you prepare. Next, if there is a one change in the Greek language, then you have to again convert your recipe according to that change, but here your friend directly tell you the change. So that is the difference between the interpreted language and the compiled language. So here the Python is a interpreted language, so time get reduced. Next, it is a interactive language. So Python is a interactive language. You can sit in front of the Python prompt, and if you think I want to write the command that is used to read the file, and if you only press the R, then the syntax, the command that is comes from the R that display in your prompt, and from that you can select the read command and the parameters of that read command, and that is called as the interaction. And so Python is an interactive language like your Visual Studio Editor. In Visual Studio Editor also it gives the command whenever you think I want to write the command for the print, I want to write the command for the display, so it display all the syntax, all the parameters that required for the particular command, and that is called as the interactive. So Python is a interactive language. Next, the Python is a object oriented language. So it takes more time for the execution in a procedure oriented. From that, to avoid this, all the language get converted into a object oriented. In same way, Python is a object oriented high level programming language. Next, the Python is a scalable language. As it is a object oriented language, it supports all the features properties of the OOP, so we can scale it according to the demand, according to the requirement. Next, it is a portable language. As it is an interpreted language, we can execute it any port. We can execute it on any port like Windows, Unix, XP, etc. So it is a portable language. Next, extendable. As it supports the huge types of the libraries. One of the feature is it has the broad standard library. As it supports the broad standard library, it can extend it. The module that design in a Python can extend it. Next, it is very simple, easy to learn. The Python is a very simple, it has the syntax in a simple English language, so that it is easy to learn, so that the non-technical person can also learn the Python. Nowadays, it is very famous all over because all the types of the persons, technical person as well as the non-technical person, can also design the softwares, modules according to the Python or using the Python. Why? It is a very simple and it is easy to learn, so that any people can design the module using the Python, right? Next, it is learn very simple, easy to learn, so that it is called as the beginner's language also. The person who are going to enter into a programming world for a first time, maybe it is technical background or maybe it is from the non-technical background also, that person wants to enter into a programming world for a first time. For such persons, the Python is a very simple language rather than the other languages, as it has the simple syntax, it is easily readable, human readable, easy to read. It is just like your simple English language, so that it is also called as the beginner's language. Next, database. For any language, whenever you are going to design the module, it is necessary of the database. It is the part of that module. So by using Python, we can connect your program, your application with the huge types of the databases, and that huge types of the databases are called as the commercial databases. There are lot of or the huge cloud. For example, suppose if we consider the social media, there is the huge types of the databases that stored in the social media's back office. That types of the databases are called as the commercial databases, or the databases that are related with the share market, trading, or any business applications. So that types of, or any business intelligence, BI, artificial intelligence, so that types of the databases are called as the commercial databases. And to connect that databases with our applications, the easy way, the bridge that is used for that connectivity is easily done with the Python rather than the Java, right? So using Python, we can connect the huge types of the commercial databases with our applications. It is somewhat easy. We can do, or we can make the connectivity using Java also, but it is somewhat complicated rather than the Python. Java has, or Java required a huge number of the packages, or it requires the different types of the methods, functions, and the syntax is somewhat difficult, complicated than the Python. So by using the Python, we can easily connect the different types of the commercial databases with the applications. So next feature is the broad standard library. Broad standard library. So Python supports the broad standard library. Without a library, we cannot do anything in any language. As it is used all over, it requires the broad library. That library consists the different types of the keywords, methods, functions, etc. So it supports the broad standard library. Next, as it is simple, easy to learn, there is no more complications in a program, in a application that is designed with the Python. It is easy to maintain. It is easy to maintain, right? Next, as it is Python is a interpreted language, or we can say it as a compiled language. When we say it as the compiled language, whenever you need to execute the huge number of the applications, or you want to build the large application that needs the testing. Without testing, we cannot launch any program, any project, right? It is interpreted for the small shell programming. If you want to write the addition program, if you want to write the switch, if you want to write the structure, or if you want to write the application which is a small, it is in the small scale. For such applications, it is interpreted. But whenever you want to write the application model for the huge number, or large, if you want to build the large applications, in that case there is the need of testing. And whenever you test the application program, that is a compiled language. So it supports both interpreted language as well as the compiled language. More it is interpreted rather than the compiled language. And whenever you want to use it as a compiled language, you have to write it into the environment, integrated development environment, just like your Java. We can write the Java program in the Java environment every time. But in a Python, there is the facility. You want to write it into the shell script, that is interpreted format, and if you want to write it into the compiled format, that is in the development, according to the need requirement of the program or the applications. Next, it supports the dynamic data type. It supports dynamic data type and dynamic data type checking. So what is mean by dynamic data type? You all know the meaning of an data type. It defines the format of a data of a variable that is used in your program. So there are basically three types of the data types: integer, character, float, etc, etc, etc. So the Python supports the dynamic data type. Means what? In previous languages, either in Java, C++ or C, whenever you want to write the variable or the data in your program, you have to define previously. That is, suppose you want to use the a as a integer, then you have to define the a as int a, float b, char c accordingly. But in Python there is no necessity to write the data type, in your program. Directly we can write a is equal to 10, b is equal to 12.5, c is equal to double quote or single quote मध्ये character, right? So whenever you interpret the program, automatically the Python's developer environment, Python's environment or the Python's interpreted check the a as a int, b as a float and c as a character. There is no need to write the data types before giving in a program. That is called as the dynamic data type checking. So it is one of the important feature of the Python, that is the dynamic data type, right? So these all are the properties, features, advantages of the Python over the previous language, and due to this the Python is more popular than the other languages. And in next session we are going to see the different data types, functions and the structures of the Python. Thank you.